On January 10th of this year, I stood before you to launch the city's 2011 budget. I described it as the first stage of a two-stage process. With that first stage, we brought a decade of out-of-control spending under control. I explained that the second stage of our process was to rebuild Toronto's fiscal foundation. That would start in March. We did that. In March, folks, we started the 2012 budget. And as you know, it's been a very, very busy year. I'm very, very proud to say, for the first time in Toronto's history, we've launched a bold, comprehensive process to review the city's finances, find efficiencies, and identify ways to rebuild our crumbling fiscal foundation. We consulted with thousands of people. The 2011 budget process included more public consultation than any previous budget. And we continued that consultation over the summer. We held 8 public meetings. We heard from over 1,200 people. Council approved the results of the core service review and the user fee policy in September. That process provided direction to the staff to create the 2012 recommended budget. But before I get into much detail on the operating capital budgets, let me say a few words about our rate-supported budgets that go before Council for approval tomorrow. Our water budget is in the 7th year of a 9-year program of rate increases to fund our $1.7 billion backlog of repairs. Then the amount of one-time money we needed last year to balance our budget. That means we're closing the structural deficit. That is a tremendous success. It's the result of an intense year-long effort by city staff, committee chairs, and members of council. As part of these savings, we will see the city's total workforce be reduced by over 2,300 employees. That's a significant change since April. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't easy to get here. And frankly, we're not quite there yet. We will reduce our one-time draw on reserves from $346 million in 2011 down to approximately $83 million in 2012. That means we still have more work to do. But we will close the rest of that gap next year. Guaranteed. Based on the savings that will come if we follow through with what we started this year. The staff recommended budget includes some based on the savings that will come if we follow through with what we started this year. The staff recommended budget includes some modest service adjustments. With an opening pressure of $774 million, we're faced with some daunting prospects. We were faced with closing over 35 waiting pools. Instead, we managed to reduce that list to just 5. Those pools are underused and require expensive capital spending, leaving over 100 waiting pools open for everyone to enjoy.